now that I'm settled, I thought it would be a good time to answer some questions. I thought I'd ask Diane and Mary if they wanted to help.
And we did.
So, question away, question master.
Okay. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror asked, if you could only read one book for the rest of your life, what book would you choose?
For nonfiction, Caitlin Moran's How to Be a Woman. It's one part instruction manual, one part memoir, and it's hilarious. For fiction, The Count de Monte Cristo. A decade-long revenge plot that's super complex. And as a bonus, you get to learn all about the aristocratic culture in France just after Napoleon was in power.
Only one book? Okay, it'd probably have to be something that grows with every read. So maybe We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. It starts off super spooky, but then it just gets spookier and spookier every time I read it.
After she first read it, she wouldn't put sugar in anything for months.
I was young. I was way too young to be reading that book. Plus, I was afraid that you were trying to get revenge on me for canceling your subscription to the National Geographic.
Oh, I haven't forgotten.
So, which book would you read, Jane?
Definitely Little Women. There's love, but not necessarily the romantic kind, and there's marriage, but that's not the whole point of the story.
Matter of Awesome said, hello, Jane.
Hello.
I was wondering when your birthday is. Also, are you fond of presents?
My birthday is February 29th, and gifts are great, but unusual.
Unusual?
Yeah, February 29th is a leap year, so it only really comes every 4 years, so I've only really had 5 birthdays.
Wait, you only celebrated your birthday on the leap year?
Yeah, my aunt wasn't the most generous lady.
That's ridiculous.
She said it would be like lying.
But whatever, that doesn't make it not ridiculous.
Okay, it was ridiculous. But I mean, I didn't know any better.
So what about when it was a leap year? Surely there were presents then.
A few. It was usually a pretty quiet affair, no party or anything. And I mean, gifts are great, but I always found something or someone to appreciate. How about we move on to the next question?
Okay. So, Hot Girls Delight 11 asks, if you were a baked good, what baked good would you be?
I would be an apple turnover because they are warm and nice.
Oh, muffin.
So cute. No, she said apple turnover.
Well, I would be roti canai.
Huh?
It's the Malaysian version of naan bread. Oh, it's so good. It's like flaky and like gooey and like you like dip it in curry. It's so
I'm sorry, did you just call yourself flaky and gooey?
You're just jealous.
I'm not.
Okay, what's yours, Miss Smarty Pants?
I would be a calzone because I'm spicy.
So you're full of cheese.
And sauce.
Okay, here's the last question. It is shockingly about tea. Lady Haranya asked, I wanted to ask you how you make your tea. Do you use a teapot? Are you a tea bag or loose leaf person? Milk or sugar? Also, are there types of tea you don't like? I usually make a big pot of loose leaf, even if I just want a mug, because then they're leftovers, and it's like a gift to future Jane in case she wants some.
Which she usually does.
Yes, she usually does. For the day, I usually make Earl Grey with a bit of cream, but then at night, I don't go so well with caffeine, so I'll switch to a nut tea.
Oh.
Recently, I've been having like a caramel nut tea.
Okay, girl.
Whoa, slow down.
I know, pace yourself.
Party girl.
It's like a dessert you can drink.
Oh, okay, alright.
You don't put any pig's blood in your tea?
No.
You sure? Because it soaks up all the juices.